good? We good? All background stuff is gone. So I've also learned something interesting about Gran Turismo force feedback. Turns out this entire time that I have been playing Gran Turismo, I have dialed in the force feedback wrong. Just wrong, just plain wrong. There, I hope I have maybe not fixed entirely, but at the very least sort of made it slightly better, I hope. Alright, our first race of the night. Let's get right to it, shall we? Here we go. I'll explain about the force feedback as we go on. It's essentially a GT3 car right now. Oh god. Now, is this your first time seeing me play GT7? For the uninitiated, this is a new thing. The OGs know that I particularly despise this camera because I think it's stupid. The field of view is awful. You can't adjust the field of view in GT7. But because Gran Turismo is also kind of stupid in its own way, this is the only camera view with a rear view mirror. And so for competition's sake, for racecraft purposes, I am effectively forced to use this view. So yes, in the next couple of weeks, which is exactly how long we have, I have precisely 2 weeks to the quarterfinals of TGR round 4. I need to not only get up to top level pace, but also I need to get used to this camera angle and get good with it. Really know my references, my markers, how much space I'm taking up, like how close I can get to the limit. Because what's my reference here? Honestly, what's my reference? Am I on the grass? Am I not? I don't know. I really don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid. Okay, this roof cam, this is my always has been. But I realize when you're in the heat of battle, you can't really look back because you're concentrating on what's ahead of you. So for racing, it's not reliable, and the only other alternative is looking at the radar, which is at the bottom right there, also not very reliable. So I realized the only proper option, this is not an option, I'm sorry. As much as I love cockpit cam, Gran Turismo's cockpit cam, honestly, now that I'm used to natural FOV in sim racing, unless you have those like the 65-inch, 50-inch TV right up in your face where this is expanded and it sort of matches a real-world FOV or a natural FOV, this makes no sense. It's far too narrow, it's far too small. This is the best shot. This is the worst, but also the best at the same time. all because it has that virtual mirror. I mean, how dumb it is for them to just put the virtual mirror only in this view but not the other view. Like, would it kill you? Would it kill you to put the virtual mirror in all the other cameras as well? Or like, I don't know, have it as a toggle in the options menu. Have it as a setting you can turn on and off. Would it kill you? Would it hurt so much? So that's why every single Gran Turismo Pro uses this view for that strategic advantage. Because or else you're already driving blind, right? You can't even, at least on my view. Game audio is overpowering my voice? Oh god damn, really? What? Yo! Baldia! Welcome in, my boy. The hell? You sure about it? How about now? How about now? Wild how sometimes the exact same setting, I don't touch a single thing. Sometimes it's too loud, sometimes it's too soft, and I have no idea what. Or maybe it's just a Gran Turismo thing, you know? It's better? Alright, lovely. Because I have the ducking feature, you know, where if I talk, the game audio just mutes itself anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Nice to see you here, bud, yeah? I stay, welcome in. That's because I don't bother with that game. This game, yeah, I honestly, my standards are so high. After LMU, after iRacing, after everything, after Race Room, after ACC, my standards are so high that aside from the occasional physics that is impressive, the graphics of course are stunning. It's just oh, Gran Turismo, I love you, but like that toxic family member I had to cut out years ago for reasons I will not disclose. I'm sorry, I can't keep it in my life for much longer, you know what I mean? It's just... Oh no, hang on, are we... What happened? Is the stream not streaming again? Uh-oh. No, we're fine. My bad. Yeah, internet is going a bit wackadoodle-doo. I'm just terribly sorry about that. Internet's going whack a bit. Is the birthday today? No, the birthday is not today. The birthday was many days ago. It was last Wednesday, actually. I couldn't stream on my birthday because I went out for dinner with the missus. Next day, I was swamped with work. Friday, I was supposed to stream on Friday. I've never skipped a Friday stream. I just came home after work and I just slept. I collapsed. Collapsed with the sheer weight of responsibility. Completely just died, you know what I mean? Also now, hang on. Might I have incorrectly... Okay, gotcha. Wait, okay, my bad. It was a me issue, not a you issue. I'm sorry. Yeah, it turns out I am the one who did a stupid and incorrectly did the audio. Okay, is the audio good now? It should be. It better be. God damn. This ain't no goddamn little goddamn shit. I blacked out. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know. Twitch is just messing with me because I haven't streamed in so long, I guess. First, it trolled me with this. So you know. So you found out. Shh! You're not supposed to say it out loud, man. It was supposed to be a surprise. Damn it, man. Got him. What Ferrari shall we Ferrari? You know what? The super fast. I've heard rumors that it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Let's go with the sport softs because why the heck not? It's at the Tsar. Wait, no. There's one car I miss driving more than anything. What's the PP? PP limit? 700 PP. Right, no more than 7 inches. Got it. What here is no more than 7 inches? Can't use the La Ferrari. Can't use the Ferrari. The Ferrari. That's what it looks like, right? It's like it's a censored F word. Yeah, let's just use the super fast. The pretty fast car. I hope we're back. My bitrate is fluctuating pretty badly. I don't know why. There is nothing running in the background. I promise you. I have no idea why this is happening. Terribly sorry. I hope my voice is all okay too. It should have been sorted. Turns out I had a wrong setting this whole time. Also, I did some updates to my brake pedal with the Simagic mods that I have. Yeah, you see how I'm blind for like a second there? I have no idea who's on my right or left. That's what I hate about this, man. So tricky. Now you might have seen me just now. I adjusted the force feedback setting to about 5. And there's a good reason for that. Turns out Gran Turismo's force feedback is not static across all their cars. It needs to be adjusted on a car per car basis. So cars that are naturally stronger, like race cars, high downforce cars, formula cars, old classic cars, you name it, those require a much lower overall force feedback intensity setting, whereas road cars, slower cars, all these cars that don't deserve to be in the game type cars, all these cars, you can afford to give them a higher overall force feedback setting because their overall force feedback output is lower on average anyway because of power steering and whatnot. Worst part is the game doesn't tell you what car needs how much roughly how much force feedback roughly that every car needs to use the optimal range. There is no force feedback clipping meter anywhere. There's nothing anywhere to guide you. The only way you know is if you crank it up too high. Yeah, the only way to figure it out is to crank it up a little bit too high, take a corner at high speed, and if you feel the force just kind of stays static while you're turning in and it just feels numb and dead, yeah, that's how you know you've hit that spot. And then just keep clicking it down by one click until you find that sweet spot where you can still take the same high speed corner without clipping or without feeling that dead zone in the throttle. Sorry, the force feedback, what am I saying? That's how I figured it out. So I think in this car, for example, like I'm turning hard through Parabolica, I'm turning hard through there. Every time I turn hard, or even through turn 2, Curva Grande, I don't feel it loading. I feel it loading, but not to the point where it just feels dead. So I can still feel the understeer. So that has been apparently a mistake I've been doing this entire time. Oh dear. In Gran Turismo, where I pretty much just put it at like 9 or 10, the maximum force feedback setting, because it feels nice when it's strong, right? Gosh. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the GT7, dude. So all those years, the 2 or 3 years that I've been driving a GT7, well, 2 years technically on a wheel, the 1.5 to 2 years that I've been driving on a wheel in GT7, literally, I don't know, useless you can say. Which explains why it took me so long to get good when I went to iRacing and proper sims like AC, ACC. Because my force feedback was never right to begin with in the first place. Everything I thought I knew about force feedback setting, about what the cars should feel like, was wrong. Just straight up wrong. Nothing was true. It was all a false assumption. Turns out I never knew what a car should feel like when it is on the limit. Only like almost half a year later, after so much fumbling around in iRacing, I actually figured out what it means to be truly on the limit, how to feel that with your force feedback, thanks to iRacing, thanks to LMU. But yes, Gran Turismo does a very good job of highlighting the subtle details. Understeer, oversteer, all these are great. Yeah, the feeling of those curbs, yeah, wonderful. All those, wonderful. But the limit, the fact that it doesn't tell you so many of these things, it doesn't even have like a guide on how to set up the force feedback in the right way, is honestly not a very consumer-friendly move, given this is a consumer product, consumer-friendly game made for the masses. They should at least put in a guide or something, you know? Yeah, I hope the stream is okay now. No more drop frame. We're going almost up to 200 miles an hour. I can brake a bit later. I thought I changed to sport softs, but turns out we're on mediums, I think. We'll brake at the 200 meter board. I'm trying so hard to modulate the throttle on corner exit, by the way. You can't see it, but my right foot is struggling. Also, even the braking, to be honest, is not as linear or smooth. It just isn't. It just really is not. Man, I can't believe how complacent I was with all these problems, all these glaring issues, that I just kind of accepted. Because I loved this game so much, and this was all I had, to be honest, at the moment. At the time. Like, this was okay to me, you know? Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm braking way too late. I'm just gonna. It's already 53. Oh yeah, the triple screen. Yeah. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. How far are we? 5%. And like 90% of it is you, man. No, 90% of it was literally just you. Like, I mean, the effects, honestly great, right? Understeer, oversteer. Like, if I turn the wheel too fast, you feel that scrub. Is it accurate? Hey, excuse me, old man. Not at all. Gah. this, we've got one last race with the, I think it's the GT3, the weekly series completion. I remember just wasting a lot of time, one stream a week, just doing this, just to get the weekly time trial and then the weekly series of 5 races in the weekly rotation. Yeah, the weekly challenges. My bad. Just getting those out of the way was such a chore. It would take like 2 to 3 hours to get it all done. This week in particular, the time trial is quite challenging. There's 3. I think there's a Honda esports thing, the Honda GT2 car. Oh no, it's the track that I despise. One of the tracks I despise the most in Gran Turismo. Saint Croix. A track with 0 personality. Let's use the Supra, why not? Let's just use the racing mediums. Sure, why not? Yeah, Ice-T, no worries, dude, no worries. I understood that. I think once I turned it off and on again, I think we're fine. Also, in case anyone new here, welcome in. My fellow Malaysians, happy Merdeka. Hope you all enjoyed your holiday. Scrumptious. Ooh, also, you know what? Since I got PS Plus now, I can finally play Red Dead Online. And it's been pretty interesting. I just started the prologue and I'm like just wandering. Made my character Martha Organ. The female version of Arthur Morgan. Here we go. You might notice as much as I can. I'm going to get as much practice as I can with the cars that will be used in TGR. Sort of re-familiarize myself with them all. There we go. So okay, example, force feedback. Right now, I'm using a GT3 race car. I'm on 0 traction control. So I've completely forgotten how this track goes. So force feedback setting is at 5, right? Force feedback is at 5, so it's the middle. But when I turn hard, turn fast, there is a feeling of there is a little bit of a dead feeling. Like right now, yeah. It feels like I'm reaching the limit of the force feedback already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try decreasing it by 1 click. Sensitivity, leave it as little as possible. Turns out even this one, back in the day, I understood it wrong. But then Akil kind of enlightened me on this. Turns out it's just it's like the setting on, how do I compare this to, or on a PC sim, iRacing, where it says linear mode, you know. Basically it increases the forces, the amount of force at the low range of force feedback, so the smaller forces feel stronger. Basically if you're going on a straight on like LeMans, for example, if you put it at 10 and you let go of the wheel, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this. But if you put it at 1, it's gonna be pretty steady. There, did I visualize that well? Yeah, it's basically low force feedback amplifier. That's what they should call it, right? Max torque is, like it says, max torque. But then again, this is on a car per car basis, which is it's wild that the game does not tell you that. You have to figure that on your own. Again, maybe I am an idiot for not knowing. I've been playing GT7 for how many years now, and I never knew. I honestly never knew. As you can see, I am struggling with the braking very badly. It's almost as if like Gran Turismo's braking just works differently. I mean, there's definitely an ACC tendency where you have to abuse the ABS quite a lot. That, and also the fact that I just do not know a single reference on this track. Yeah, as you can see, I got a penalty there. So this is like a never-ending right-hander. Oh yeah. Forgot these things that I really love about Gran Turismo. Penalty slowdown zones, which are literally the make it or break it. Sometimes if you try to cut it a little risky. Oh boy, we are 32 seconds behind P1. Okay, there we go. So now I've reduced the force feedback down to 4. This feels good, so I can take this corner flat out. There we go. I still feel a lot going on in the force feedback. I still feel that understeer. So that tells me that this is the right amount of force feedback to have. So I'm gonna just keep it at this. I don't even care if I'm slow with this track. This track is absolute garbage. I just want to get this race over with. I do have to pit stop though. It is an 8-lap race. I only have 4 laps of fuel. Keeping it at fuel setting 4. I can just about stretch it to the 4 laps. Actually, just an early tap, and then I can carry the speed out fine. It's a misleading corner. It's the early apex corner there. No, this one's a very early maximum collision point corner. Now, once we get to the actual practice for TGR with the Yaris at deep waters, I want to see just how much of my newfound iRacing knowledge, my realistic simulator knowledge helps me out here. How much of it actually carries over. All these concepts and theories that I've been putting into practice, the good habits. Well, speaking of good habits, there are going to be a lot of good habits that I need to kind of butcher just for the sake of Gran Turismo. Braking, throttle application, a lot of bad habits I need to bring back in, because that's just what works in GT7, you know. They're not effective in these realistic simulators, but they work in GT7. Will I do daily races? Oh, heck no. Hell no. Not until I feel somewhat comfortable or competent. You know how it is. Oh, sorry, Beamer. Murdered those two. My bad. Okay, so this is another problem that I need to get used to with this camera angle. How close I can get to the other car in front of me without touching them. I believe it's, yeah, so that already counts as a contact. So what's the threshold really? How close can I actually get to them? How close can I tail them? I think that's too close already. My innermost. I mean, yeah. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? I can't see doo-doo. I can't see a thing. Can you blame me? There's a reason why when I was on controller I used this camera, because you can see everything. I can see exactly how much track I'm using. I can see exactly how far the cars are behind me. Oh dear. I can thread the needle. I can see just how close I'm getting to that guy. I can see I can get as close as I can without touching. On a controller, this helped a ton. Oh, God, the brakes. How am I still 20 seconds behind the leader? You can't use that camera angle in TGR. Chase cam? I can. But here's the real problem. Imagine yourself in front of like hundreds of people, and there's cameras, there's people watching. Would you want to use chase cam? I mean, hey, no shame, right? Valerio Gallo, one of the fastest drivers in GT7, he uses chase cam. No shame in that. But after everything that I've gone through, chase cam it's just blasphemy. It's just genuine blasphemy. You'll be famous for not for the good reasons, exactly. Oi, get back here. Ooh, we got... Okay. I think once the pit stops start to fall in together, that should shake things up. Because I am running a suboptimal strategy. Wait. Everyone else should be running a suboptimal strategy. I'm still 22 seconds behind, halfway through the race. It's so easy to make a mistake under braking. That's what I don't like the most. There's ABS, but the ABS is absolutely hideous. Most of the people in TGR, I bet you, will be using either this silly bonnet bumper camera or just the good old bonnet camera. Honestly, this is what I'm more comfortable with because it's a bit higher. I can see out further into the distance. You've got a bit more extra peripheral. Like if you're going side by side with someone, you can see their nose kind of stick out in front of you, which does help a little bit, honestly. Dear God. Did I try the AC Evo update? No, man. Just did not have time. I didn't even do much sim racing this whole week either. And also can't be bothered. Game is... Let them fix their game first and then I'll try it. Let it work. It's barely a game right now. Doesn't deserve my time and attention. I'm sorry to say. The fact that I bought it at all is a big enough deal. I'm honestly more excited for Project Moto Racing. That seems to be building up a lot on the hype as well. But it's promising. It's definitely promising. I'm really hoping it turns out good. Showing a lot of potential, that's for sure. Now, if you're looking at my inputs, you can see my inputs on the bottom there. To the right, that's the throttle. To the left, that's the brake. If you're looking at it and you're thinking that's shite, yeah, I know. Me and you both. I'm fully aware of just how shite my inputs are. The throttle, I am still trying to figure it out. Honestly, I don't know why my brakes. I am trying to figure it out. Why my braking inputs are so bad. I am trying to sort of readjust to the Gran Turismo braking. Throttle, however, let me just remind you, I have no control over it. I'm pressing 50%, I get 10%. When I press 10%, I get 5%. When I press 60%, I get 90%. So the linearity is just not there. I do not have a choice. What I get is what I get. It is what it is. There we go. Everyone's spitting. Seems like we've got one extra lap on everyone, bar the two drivers in front of us. Why did I not just make like Assetto Corsa my main sim, you know? Why was I so complacent with GT7? Was I just like ignorant, you know? Because I chose GT7. I decided, you know, yeah, this is gonna be my main sim, this is my life. Like, yeah, it's got a lot of history to it. Can't deny it. GT7 does hold a special place in my heart, but I have to acknowledge, it got me this far, but it won't be able to bring me any further. I have to acknowledge that. It was my childhood, it was my life. It got me to where I am today, but it won't take me further. If I want to take it further, I have to ditch it in favor of something better. And now that I've had a taste of that something better, I can't go back to it. I really can't. I'm a full PC sim snob now. I wouldn't say PC sim snob, I just say more realistic sim snob. LMU, iRacing, Race Room have honestly just... They have changed me for the better. They genuinely have. There's P2 in front of me here. We gotta do a lot of testing, field of view testing, get some internal references. I am not changing tires. We are, however, refueling. 3 more laps. The magic will feel new again. Not new again. The magic is my new home. I am spoiled. Come on. Come on. Out, 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 out. We are on worn out tires. 9 seconds to the leader. 3 more laps to go. We can get him. This will be a good test of seeing if I can deal with GT7's tire wear. GT7's tire wear is notorious. You can already see me losing control there. GT7's tire wear is also very archaic and very simple, and a bit over exaggerated, I'll say. Oversimplified and over exaggerated at the same time. If you look at the bottom left, there's the tire meter. The letters are RM, that's racing medium tire compound. And you see the color of it. You see the bars turning red. Yeah, the white part is the actual tire life. The red part is the tire wear. So if the red part goes all the way red, you're cooked. I mean, literally cooked. It will be like driving in rain on slicks. It'll be that bad. If I remember, if from the last time I drove GT7, if there's no changes to the physics, it should be that severe. So the most amount of tire wear you even want to think of getting is 75%, and even that is, I would say, desperate. 50% tire wear, and you're losing a lot of lap time. The lap time deficit is another thing to consider as well. Just how much lap time, how much pace are you losing by extending your stint on worn-out tires? So the strategizing in GT7 is just so vastly different from iRacing LMU. It's a joke, honestly. It's like child's play isn't even the right word. It's silly. It makes no sense. It's silly. Silly, that's the word. It's silly. Oh, there we go. We are catching P1. 2 more laps. I just need to make my left front tire last. My left front tire ain't doing so good. To be smoother. Oh, hit the wall. That's not good. I'm serious in sim racing. Yeah. Some of it transfers over, you know, like how to take care of the tires, how to drive smoother, how to trail brake, all that. Some of it transfers over, but then there's the... In many ways, Gran Turismo is like a child, you know. So there's all these childlike whimsy within GT7 that you just have to tolerate. You just have to tolerate. You just have to accept that it's not going to grow up. It is how it is. God. You just have to accept this is how it is. This is what it comes like. Deal with it. Honestly, I love GT7. I love Gran Turismo as a whole, right? I think Gran Turismo means a lot to a lot of people. Like myself, I think Gran Turismo has been a gateway to motorsports. And I'm excited for Gran Turismo 8. Apparently that's coming soon on the PS6. But if it's anything like this at all, if it's anything like this, I do think it would be a disgrace, not just to sim racing, but to Gran Turismo's own legacy. I am being a bit harsh by saying that, but... See what I mean? Oh boy. I don't know how much space to give. What's the threshold? What marker can I use on my HUD to indicate that I'm getting close? Not yet. Ah, okay. The top of my meter, or the top of my input meter. That is a good reference. Sorry, Viper. I take it back. I'm not sorry at all. We're gonna chase these two down on the final lap. No mistakes. Credit where credit is due. I wouldn't be where I am without this game, without Gran Turismo, GT Sport, and GT7. Large part of GT7. All the basics, all the fundamentals that I know did in fact come from GT7. What a terrible turn one. Everything I know about racing, racecraft, driving, everything I know. Right up till before I started iRacing in LMU. Everything I know up till that point came from GT7. It was only after that when I started taking things more seriously, I realized just how much more I don't know. So 3 seconds to the Nissan. Yeah, my rear tires are looking fine, but my front tires though, I'm going to take a risk, increasing the fuel mixture a little bit. Time to use some slipstream. My tires are gone. I gotta brake early here to make it. Alright, stream seems good. No dropped frames, no issues. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get him. It's gonna be close, it's gonna be tight. Oh, it's gonna be tight indeed. Very, very tight. Tighter than my new pair of underpants. It is gonna be very tight. Yes, that's right, that's right. Brake, brake, slow down, brake. 1 second. I'm right on his tail. Shall we deploy the ICBM, the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile? Or maybe we don't need it. I'll break him on the final corner. Ah! Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. I hit the wall. Not today, sir, not today. What a disgrace. I bring dishonor. I bring dishonor to the Totoya name. Oh no. Do we get clean race bonus from that? Oh no, I skipped it. Never mind. We'll never know. DDC, Dirty Driver Chan. Alright, with that shenanigan out of the way. So in case you don't know, here's the combos that are happening. Here's the things that we will be focusing in the next month and a half. For the next 2 weeks, it's going to be the Toyota Yaris at Deep Forest for the quarterfinals. That's the only combo that's happening, just that. For the semi-finals, which we won't be focusing much, but we will be doing it a little bit here and there just to kind of prepare ourselves, because basically after the quarterfinals, there's a whole month. There's 4 weeks till the semi-finals and finals. Semi-finals and finals are happening on October 10th and 11th, or 12th and 13th, I don't know, but it's on a weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, so it's like one day after the other. So basically, if you're practicing, if I make it past the quarterfinals, I not only have to practice for the semi-finals, but I also do have to get in a bit of practice for the finals as well, because it's one day after. My chances of getting proper good practice the night after the semi-finals is very slim, because I at least need my strategies, I need my tire data, fuel data, my multipliers, my rough strategies just written down, so that once we get the ballots, the strategies are going to be balloted, by the way. That's the reason why we need time to actually gather data for all these combos. I need to do these beforehand, and then we just do a final push on the day. So we need to practice for 4 combos in 1 month. So like I said, quarterfinals is going to be Yaris at Deep Forest. Semi-finals, it's going to be GR86 at Red Bull Ring, and Super Formula SF23 at Spa, which is a tricky combo, honestly. It's a very tricky combo. The finals, however, I'm not too worried about, because it's going to be the GT3 Supra at Interlagos. I'm not the best at Interlagos, but I reckon maybe I can put to use what I've learned from LMU and iRacing, see what I can improve on. And the second one for the finals is the GR010 Hypercar at Daytona. Usually, a popular favorite is LeMans. LeMans is like a cinematic tournament finale, usually, but it's happening at Daytona, and honestly, it's good choice. Good choice. Singles out rain. Daytona doesn't have rain. I think same goes for Interlagos. Interlagos also does not have. Wait, no, Interlagos does have rain, but the odds of it raining are slim to none, I can say. But Daytona, guaranteed no rain. It's going to be an all-out blast, and it's going to be interesting as well, because there's a lot of long straight, a lot of slipstream, a lot of crazy dive bombs into the bus stop chicane, into the hair, into turn 1. So yeah, those are the 4+1, or should I say 1+4 combos that we will be practicing in the next 1.5 months. The next 2 weeks, though, however, mainly we're going to be just doing what we can with the GR Yaris at Deep Forest. We will be going deep into the forest and doing what we can. Whew. So yeah, anyone who's new in here, don't you worry. We are running a giveaway. Feel free to check it out. You're more than welcome to join it. A special priority, of course, for those who do not have iRacing or LeMans Ultimate. If you don't have it, and if you want a shot at getting it, by all means, this is your chance. Give it a go. You're more than welcome to. Nothing. You don't need anything, honestly. Even the whole giveaway that I set up, it was just fun. It was just fun. I did it for fun. I really didn't know what better way to do it, because I haven't really done much research in it, if I'm being honest. I don't have iRacing. It's for new members, though. That's the unfortunate thing. I wish it could also apply to like people whose memberships have expired and whatnot. But genuinely, then it fits the purpose. My purpose is I want to give the same opportunity to others that others have given to me, you know. Like I mentioned before, LMU iRacing, they genuinely changed my life in this 1 year. In this 1 year alone, it has honestly, truly changed my life. So that big break that someone else has given me, I want to give to someone else as well. And hopefully it changes their life too. Ooh, look at this. Suzuka Group 2. Watkin Glen Group 3. What are we looking at? 46.5. 44.9. Okay, 45 flat. There's only 2 people on Earth who've done 44.9. 45. 45. 45. Surprised to see Danny not here. Mechanical damage light. Oh. Honestly, tempted. But you know what? Let me give something else a go. How about... Yeah, how about this? Gold, world record 42.6, gold 45.7. So this is, I think, a true way to see just how much I suck, how much I'm lagging behind. This always has been like the benchmark of how far I am from the top. It's gonna be a while. I don't want to spend too much time with this. I want to jump back into the Yaris as quickly as I can, but let's see if we can get a gold without spending too much time. Oh, I forgot. This is the other Dragon Trail that I don't like. There's 2 versions of Dragon Trail. There's Dragon Trail Seaside, which I love. The one with the chicane of death. And then there's this one, which is its worst younger brother. Okay, so now since we're driving a road car, let me maybe bring it back up to 5. If I still feel it's too weak, I can maybe crank it up a little bit more. How understeery this car can be. It's an Audi. It isn't supposed to be understeery. Gonna brake at 150 perhaps? Nope. Yep, not gonna brake earlier. Yeah, no, it just pulls out, understeers the moment I get on the throttle. Can't have that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so right now I am using my TLCMs, but I did just get back my old pedals, the T3PAs, which are the stock T300 pedals. I'm just gonna use those. So yeah, I am gonna go back to non-load cell pedal in addition to going back to the Thrustmaster T300. Only once because in the tournament we will be using those pedals anyway, so I figured, well, might as well get used to those pedals instead of using my problematic TLCMs and having absolutely no control over my inputs. Mr. Platypus! Perry the Platypus! Welcome in, my friend. Lovely to meet you. You just started playing GT7, you say? How are you finding it so far? That's a trick question. Isn't that garden? Is this the garden? Garden of... Yeah, not the kind of garden I'd like to spend my time in, but... if you like to consider it one, sure. I suppose it is the garden. Oh, you got a really late apex exit. That was a terrible exit. Terrible exit. Bad. I think the braking was okay, but I think I could have gotten more rotation from that. Very fun. For a first timer, yeah, it is fun. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot to do, lot to see. Invalid lap, yay! Wait, did anyone remember what the goal time was again? Was it a 45? Good God, I'm 4 seconds behind. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. Oh, holy mother of understeer. I think I have a second. Yeah, if I didn't mess that up, we would have had a second here. What are you liking about GT7 so far? Mr. I'm assuming first name Perry the Platypus. Brake early, turn in early. Yes, I keep sliding here. I don't want to slide. I missed that apex. I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, the whole first sector was maybe brake before 200. Now that felt slow, but then you look at the delta, I'm like 1 second ahead. So it's like, slow in, fast out, question mark? Actually works? Question mark? Brake early here because I keep going wide. Trail brake, trail brake, trail brake, trail brake, more. Cook it, cook it, cook it, cook it, cook it, cook it. Squeeze your butt cheeks. 2 seconds, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 150. Brake. Turn in 50. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. No. No, go up. Go up. No. 1.9. 47.5. I'll take that, but we can do better. I reckon I can do a 46-ish. God, can you stop understeering? Wait, does anyone remember what the goal time was? I forgot. I know a 45 was something. Was it? Wait, no, 42, was it? 42 was world record and 45 is the goal time. God, we are so cooked. We are so cooked. You're on a controller. Hey, love that. Nothing wrong with controller. I too started on a controller myself. Humble beginnings. I read that you unlocked all of Asia. Nice. You maxed out the Viper. Goes 240 with nitro. Menu book 27. Alright, you got a long way to go then to reach level 50. Enjoy the journey. Oh, you also said that the cars, yeah. One of the strong points of Gran Turismo is definitely the cars. You're right about that. So many cars. Turn early. No. Somehow that was within track limit. I lost a tenth. I gained it back. Oh, somehow that's quicker by 2 tenths. Menu 27 is really hard with my Viper. Like, I understand it can be tempting to try different combos with cars that, you might have a favorite car. It can feel fun to use your favorite cars more often. But sometimes it's better to just switch things up, There's a lot of cars. Different cars do different things. You can switch things up, see what works. I'm gonna try braking just a little bit later. Try the good old There we go. A little bit of that, a little bit of Don't be off track, don't be off track, don't be off track. God damn it, it's off track. I'm struggling so much with the brakes, I can't even tell you. I used all the valid cars I could use, still nothing. What exactly is Maybe Book 27? Refresh my memory again. Also, Platypus, thank you for the follow. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. I am blind. Alright, 66 and a half is the optimal now. We're getting closer and closer. Getting a lot of understeer here. I'm understeering all the way there. I need to slow down better. I need to go tight here. Brake straight. Do not miss that apex. Cut that curb. Die because I suck. You regret buying the go-kart. You mean the most fun car in the game? The go-kart's amazing. You never use it for absolutely anything, I understand. You know what you will regret more than the go-kart? The Vision GT cars. The Vision GT cars are the worst part of GT7, honestly. They serve absolutely no purpose. Okay, yes, my suspicions were correct. We are cooked. We are cooked, chat. My god. 42. How do you do 42? How am I 5 seconds slower here? What the actual flip? Hold up, 42.6. If I were like 2 or 3 seconds, I would understand, but like, now I'm 2 seconds behind gold. Not even the world record, Jesus. Oh. But then again, not even disappointed. How could I be? My standards are no longer in GT7. My standards are in LMU and iRacing. It's just not a fair comparison to me anymore. And collector level 17. I see. So you've still got a lot of cars to buy then. There we go. Just trying to keep it on the limit. We're on sport hard tires as well, which is the slipperiest tires you can have for a sport car. I'm gonna try to go for that late apex, super late. There we go, that worked. I really think I can brake a lot later. Go for that late apex as well. Same thing here. Carry all the speed. Brake at the bottom of the hill. Trail brake. Carry the power. Because the force feedback is light, I can't really rely upon it too much. I have to listen to the tires squealing. Turn in a little bit. Brake. Not quite on the limit. Lines are significantly improved, but I think I need a bit more force feedback. Let's give that a go. Heavier braking. 46 flat, okay, we're making progress. 46 flat. That is only 3/10 away from gold. Okay, so we're there. We're getting there. We're getting there. A little bit more. Again, mind you, I am on a camera angle that I am so not used to. Let's go for a hot lap start if I can. Turn 1. For fast corners, you usually do not brake at 100% and then trail brake off because you want to keep the weight pinned, right? Then again, this is Gran Turismo, so what you think you know doesn't go. Throw it out the window. Turn it a little bit early. Keep it in third gear to keep it stable. Smoothly. I don't know if that was smooth, but we'll see. We tried really braking late, getting that really late maximum rotation point. That was bad. That just caused me to miss the apex. I probably lost a lot of time there. But I got the right idea though. Yeah, I'm missing the apex a lot, so I need to adjust my line going through there. What is the best map for testing cars? Nürburgring. I mean, it's my personal favorite choice. The Nürburgring just allows you to test absolutely everything. It is the all-in-one testing ground, I would say. But if you want something simpler, Catalonia, Barcelona. Ooh, slightly better. We're learning. We're learning. Barcelona is wonderful. What else? I honestly don't know. I'll have to revisit that. Good question. Let's hold that thought. No, stop it with the goddamn understeer. I had a 10th there. Try to hit this apex this time. Do not scrub, for the love of God, don't scrub the tires. Yeah, I just brute force that. This is Gran Turismo. I forgot about the rule where you cut corners to gain time, because who cares, right? Who's watching? There we go. Okay, we're gold. 45.4. That's gold. That's gold. Easy. Yeah, I can do a 45 flat 44 easily, I think, but yeah, given the shenanigans that I have to do that, like the kind of funny track cutting, I might as well not. Okay, so yeah, I'm about there. If I really tried, like I said, I know I can do I can go a whole second faster. For testing speed, what's that long ass track that goes on forever? That straight track. Special Stage Route X. Yes, that's a good track. That's a very good track. I mean, let me take a peek at the whatchamacallit. Let me take a peek at the world map. Let me see what we've got here. First off, I am going to dismiss every single Gran Turismo original track because they are hopelessly hideous, I would say. I'm sorry to say. They're fine. But I do not hold them in the same regard as tracks that actually exist. Catalonia, perfect. High speed corners, low speed corners, long straight, chicane, flowing corners, long corners, short corners. It's got the whole mix. It's wonderful. Definitely one of the tracks perfect for testing. Second, I think would be Spa. Spa, in addition to Catalonia. Catalonia is just good for mechanical grip. If you want to test aero, if you want to test stability over elevation changes, I think Spa is fantastic. Eau Rouge, Raidillon, Blanchimont. Also, good mixture of fast corners, slow corners, tight corners, heavy braking zones, long straights, sweeping elevation changes, the lot. Can't go wrong with Nürburgring. Nürburgring is fantastic as usual. Nürburgring is wonderful. Nürburgring's a little bit of everything. If you can get it around the Nürburgring, you can get it around everywhere. Nürburgring's wonderful. Next, I would say Tsukuba. If you want something short and quick, Tsukuba. Tsukuba is honestly fantastic. Underrated. I would say for faster cars, it might be trickier to get used to because of how small and short it is. But for like road cars, anything under 500 horsepower and under 400 horsepower, Tsukuba is wonderful. Tsukuba is brilliant. Fuji, not quite. It's a bit too technical. Same goes to Suzuka, a bit too technical. Autopolis. Autopolis honestly has a good layout. It really does. I used to despise Autopolis, but then I've fallen in love with it after driving it a bunch. After forcing myself to drive it a bunch in GT7. It's got a very challenging layout, sure. I'm not good at it, but it's super fun. Autopolis, honestly, Autopolis one to sleep on. One not to sleep on. It's a pretty good layout. Can consider for testing. It's a good alternative for Tokyo. I mean, good alternative for Tsukuba. Yeah, those are my picks. Special Stage Route X. Where's that funky track? Where is it? Yeah. Top speed. This is the track. Anything else is Tsukuba for low speed cars. Catalunya, Nürburgring, or Spa for high speed cars, or if you want a variety in the testing. And then Tsukuba and Autopolis if you want something sort of all rounded with a mixture of both, but in Asia, you know. I hope that helps. You want to test your GTR safety car? You're one of the few people who I've seen who actually drive that car. Right, there's this other one as well. Far as I know, oh my eyes, jeez. Okay, this is like a legit competition thing. It's like remember last year when Honda released the FL5 Honda, the Zonda Civic? They had a tournament where you could try to beat the IRL record of the Civic at the Nürburgring. Yeah, I barely did it by like a few thousandths of a second, which was a shame. Danny, my boy Danny has been really trying to get it. 39.3. Man is flying. Flying. If I can do a 40, I'll be very happy. How hard is it to do a 40? Yeah, look at that. Danny is right here in P22 globally. So he's looking for that extra 10th. That extra 10th will put him up to P12. That's how close the gap is, man. Then again, it's Gran Turismo. It's a joke. Track limits are a joke. Everything's a joke. 41.9. It's pretty narrow. It is racing mediums. It's Lago. Oh, the Lago. The Maggie-O. I'm not a fan of the Lago. Great handling and speed. The GTR it's the GOAT. It is one of the cars of all time. It's the GTR. What can I say? It's an all-rounder. It's amazing. Handsome, sounds great, feels great. Everything about it is great. Y'all hear the news? They just rolled off the final GTR off the production line. The GTR is officially extinct. It is officially... No. That's not right. It's not extinct. The GTR is officially a senior citizen. GTR is officially a senior citizen. Oh boy. Oh, my boy Amirul won the podium during the MSF Merdeka endurance race tonight. That's a whole other kind of worms. I'll get to that in a bit. 41.9, which is basically a 42 low. How hard can it be? Famous last words. Famous. Assuming we can put up the brake bias a little bit, put the back a little bit. Okay, this is a race car, so 4 feedback, bring it down to 4. Oh, you streamed too, Platypus. You did an 8-hour stream before that, a 4-hour stream. Yikes, that is a long stream. Get some rest, trust me. Last stream I did was a 6-hour endurance race on iRacing. Let me tell you, I was properly chuffed after that. Not quite flat out. There we go. 4. Force feedback intensity of 4 is about the sweet spot in this car. I don't feel it clipping. I don't feel the force feedback going dead on me after a while. Boy, I really need to relearn this track. I really do not know where my markers and references are. Like if it were a real world track, I might have some idea. But this whole sector is flat out, that I know. This is the GT2 cars as well. GT2, GR2. The GT500 technically. You can brake just after 50. Not quite. In terms of high speed grip, but on the low speed I need to be very, very careful with it. I really am not a fan of the Gran Turismo original tracks. I'm sorry to say. They're fun to muck about, but I really am not a fan of them. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit more clipping as well. I feel some dead sensation. Let me just put that 2, you know. All on GT7. Oof. Oh. Boy, after everything I've been through, I can't imagine playing just GT7 for 8 hours straight. Well, 12 hours, 8 plus 4. God damn. You need sleep, my friend. Sleep. It is Sunday. Please go to sleep. I'm gonna break in the middle of here. There you go, that feels a lot better. There you go. You can't use the iRacing LMU thing where you're not supposed to brake at 100% every single corner, because not every single corner needs the maximum brake pressure. You just want to load the tires just enough to slow the car down and get the rotation, right? In the end, the priority is rotation. You want to rotate the car. You don't really want to slow the car down. But in GT7 is just, you know, just slam the brakes. It's fine. Just just slam it, just slam it. Even if it's a high-speed corner, 100%, 100%, and then come off. Somehow it works. It's stupid, but it works, and I hate it. I hate it for that. This is a high-speed corner. The iRacing way is you would hold minimal brake just to rotate it, and then get back on the throttle as soon as you can. It is very clear that I am cooked in this one. 144, that's 3 seconds behind gold, 6 seconds behind the world record. Yeah, I can't be bothered with the world records. Too many exploits, too many tomfoolery. Just can't be bothered, man. The people who are getting world records, they drive in such an unnatural way anyway. It's weird. It's borderline blasphemy. Oh dear, ads, really? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. It's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes, it should be. That's the way I've set it up, I think. It's annoying, I know, but it's the only way. It's the only way, I'm sorry. Have you all heard about the whole Twitch shenanigan that's happening with the bot ban? That's a good thing. A lot less bot raids then. They've only 25 hours. That's a lot of time, dude. The things you can do in 25 hours. What does traction control do? Yeah, no, I'm far away here. Alright, the ad's over. You all back? Cool. What is traction? What does it do? It basically limits the throttle when you slam on it. Long story short, if you're a bit heavy-footed, if you're greedy on corner exit, traction control helps mitigate the effects a little bit, I suppose. Helps reduce the severity of how aggressively the throttle gets put down through the tires. It's basically a safeguard mechanism. It's a safety feature. There, okay, so you've trialed and errored with it. So you know what it does when it's on the lowest setting, or in this case, turned off entirely. When it's turned off entirely, there's no traction control. So if you have like 1,000 horsepower Dodge Viper, yes, of course, you're gonna spin the wheels like crazy every single time, because there's nothing to stop the wheels from spinning. If you If you go flat out, you are going to get all of the 1,000 horses all at once at the same time. It is going to be a handful. Traction control helps you manage it a little bit. So instead of controlling the throttle with your right foot, traction control sort of artificially controls it for you. But a good driver tries not to rely on traction control all too much. A good driver uses as little traction control as possible, if not at all, in Gran Turismo 7's case, of course. In real life, it's perfectly fine to use TC. In fact, it's a must to use TC, because you'll be screwed in real life if you don't use TC. Is the A86 and GT7? Yes, it is. It is not up. Yeah, it's not bad enough that I suck at this track, but I might just suck at this car in general. How am I 4 seconds slower down? Seconds slower is wild. That is exactly why your car screams. And by car, I think you mean your tires. Your tires are screaming. You may have also noticed your screen going white from all the tire smoke. Yeah. That just means too much power for your wheels to handle. So for the Dodge Viper, for the 1,000 horsepower Dodge Viper, I would definitely think at least 3 or 4 traction control is necessary to keep it pinned down. I can't believe I lost 2 tenths from that braking there. Make it 3. I was at 8. I lost 3 tenths there. Could have been a full second gain. Apex. Oh, this could have been 1.5 seconds. I played it right. Oh no! 31. Oh, so close. That is so close to a goal time right there. So close. my best time is a 41.8, which is gold. What does PP stand for on your car? Do you want the real answer or big PP? Draven, Dad, welcome in. Oh, I feel dirty just watching this arcade while you use a peasant wheel. Oh, I know, right? I know. Oh my god, I'm spoiled. I'm so spoiled. I need my magic. I need my magic wheel. Got a G23 Logitech. Technology. Look at that. Within like 5 laps of fumbling around, I'm already within the gold. God, I can't imagine how Danny's doing 39s too. That's insane. Insanity. I get the gold. Watch me. I technically already did. My optimal, according to my optimal, I can by a 10th. And again, this is all superficial stuff. I honestly can't be bothered. 57 is just... I'm doing it for the meme at this point. I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the $2 million that you get if you get gold. That's all I'm doing it for. I'm in it for the money. Some people do it for glory. Some people do it for the name. Some people do it for the fame. I do it for the money. Because we need more money, Arthur. Optimals are pipe dreams. Hey. Yeah, from so welcome in, Tazim. Been a while, my friend. Yeah, this run is officially chuffed. PP is performance point. It's abbreviation for performance point. It's basically an oversimplification of how big your car's PP is. No, but actually it's just a oversimplified value of how fast your car is, basically. But PP isn't just a summarized value for speed overall, but sometimes you can have a slower car, but you can have it on like racing soft tires, you can have it on like a grippier setup, but it can still have a pretty high PP. So the higher the PP, usually the faster it is. The easiest way to increase the PP is just give it a bigger engine, more horsepower. Usually. For that, having a better handling car with a balance of power is often a lot better than just having outright speed. So yes, your 1000 horsepower Dodge Viper might have a PP of enormous, but a much lower PP car can easily outmaneuver you on the straight. Can outmaneuver you in the corners, whereas you can have an advantage on the straight. So it's just it's a compromise. It's a game of compromise. Which matters more? If you want speed, you're trading off maneuverability. If you want handling, you're trading off speed. And then setup. And then there's setups that come into play as well. very big PP, yeah. So the GTR, for example, it usually feels better because it's just a better handling car in general. So the GTR might have a slightly less PP than the Viper. It might have less horsepower. Oh boy, yeah. But even you'll be able to quickly tell that it's a lot better to drive with, and if anything, you can win more races with it because it's a more balanced view. So don't take the PP number too seriously. It really isn't a good view, a good representation of what the car can actually do. It's just an arbitrary number. Yeah, this throttle will be the death of me. Also, yeah, following our next GT7 streams, I will be swapping off the TLCMs in favor of the regular brakes, the regular pedals. Because I just have no control over the throttle whatsoever, dude. No control over the throttle at all. Taking that corner wrong. I know I am. It depends on the setup of the corner that comes before. In that one I'm messing up. More speed on the entry. Okay, we got gold. I can go home now. First try. Oh, we did it. I still got it, baby. I still got it. Top 3%. I still got it. I do miss the old Chad Rice. Oh, Mr. Chatty Braddy. I miss the man. What has happened to him? It's been a while since I saw him stream too. It's been a while. I hope he's okay. Imagine if Chad like migrated over to a different game. Can you imagine? Man started doing Assetto Corsa lobbies. Ooh. Ooh, I think that would skyrocket him to the next level, dude. Now, I don't doubt that this will get lower. I think I can do a 41 flat if I locked in. But then again, I don't care. I don't like this track. I don't like this combo. It's awful. It's a Gran Turismo original track. I don't like it. It's one of my it's one of the tracks that I don't really enjoy. Honestly, in Gran Turismo 7, all the tracks that I don't enjoy are the Gran Turismo original tracks because they just make no sense. I don't like them. They're fun, like they're novel, they're interesting, they're cool. Trial Mountain, Deep Forest. I don't like them. I'm sorry, I just don't like them. Magio, Kyoto, Yamagiwa. Just no. Just no. I'm sorry, I don't like them. Yeah, Dragon Trail. Honestly, Dragon Trail, the regular Dragon Trail, the seaside. Dragon Trail Seaside, I think, is the only track that I like. That is a original track. It's the only track that I like. That and maybe Deep Forest, but yeah, that and Deep Forest. Deep Forest is a good track. Deep Forest is a track with minimal shenanigans. Yeah, apart from those two, just now. Grand Valley, I wish you wish. Best track for a beginner? Are you saying that it's best track for a beginner, or is that a question, Platypus? Blasphemy, Your Honor! Fight me, bring your lawyers. I'm ready. I'll fight you any day of the week. Alright, it is time to lock in. I know there's another time trial, the Corvette one. Again, can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. It's just, I honestly can't be bothered. It's a Vision GT car. Can't be bothered in the slightest. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump in the Yaris. We're gonna wang it at the Nürburgring. Get to grips with it. This is our warm-up. See what we can do here. I'm going to go for the NLS layout, because why not? This is the layout that I've driven a bunch in iRacing. Let's see how I can fare in the Yaris. It's a question. Tsukuba is great. Tsukuba is great. Tsukuba is wonderful. Besides Tsukuba, honestly, Tsukuba is fantastic to learn. Besides Tsukuba, I would say, yeah, Barcelona, Catalunya. Honestly, wonderful track. Because I'm thinking in terms of tracks that are simple, have different corner types, that have very easily distinct references and markers, so you can learn, you know, positioning and braking and turn-in points and all that. Not too challenging, so that they're relatively flat. So yeah, Catalunya is one of them. Tsukuba is one of them. What else? Tsukuba is Japanese. It's in Asia. Catalunya is in Europe. In Spain, Espanyol. Circuit de Barcelona. Nürburgring, not quite. Nürburgring is actually pretty complex. What else? Monza is good for beginners. Monza also simple in the sense that easy references, but you won't learn much from Monza, because Monza is basically 3 chicanes and 2 90-degree corners and 1 long corner. That's all that Monza is. But it's good to just learn those types of corners though. Monza is pretty good. You're saying Bathurst wrong. Bathurst is good for beginners if your balls are made out of tungsten. Yeah, tungsten. Not steel balls, tungsten balls. Yeah, you gotta be at a whole other level to think Bathurst is a good place to start driving. Bathurst? Nah, butt hurts. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to let me take it for a spin on the sport hards, and then on the sport mediums, and then on the sport softs. So we're gonna be here a while. Butt thrust. Yeah, butt thrust. Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta bring the Yaris out at butt thrust. The thrust master goes to butt thrust. Next stream title. Hardest map for beginners. What's the hardest map for beginners? Nürburgring. This one right here. Nürburgring. 123 corners. Most of them don't have markers. Blind corners pretty much the entire way. Elevation changes so drastic they will catch you off guard. Curbs that will kill you. It's wild. But I also love it for that exact reason. Skill issue. Hey, not me! I'm just advising Mr. Perry the Platypus here. Don't blame me. Nürburgring is Deutsch. As you can see there, German. It's in the German fatherland. Let's go. Let's wing it. Come on, Totoya. Wait, hang on. I I forgot. You see, I hate this so much. I hate that I have to keep changing the damn force feedback every single time. Let's put it at 6, see if it's okay. Okay, we are on the sport hard tires, so I shouldn't expect too much. It is going to be slippery. Yeah, nah, don't want to get that slide. Brake the straight line, brake smooth. So because of the understeery nature of the Yaris, I can use a bit of iRacingism in my driving technique to carry some speed with it, which means I can use the light braking technique. I can brake light in the high-speed corners. I can do that because it's a low downforce car with soft suspension. It's a stock car. There's no modification whatsoever. So the weight transfer during the braking phase is very, very important. So I really just want to keep that in check. I go for 24 hours of Nürburgring. Yep, Nürburgring is definitely one of the tracks of all time. It's my personal favorite. Second favorite would be Sepang International Circuit here in Malaysia. Fight me, but I would say Sepang is Herman Tilke's magnum opus. There is no better Herman Tilke track than Sepang. Sepang is the GOAT. Sepang is the man. Can I flat out? Can I flat out? Woo! Yes, but actually no. Nope, no. Okay, the answer is no. I can't. Misha Sheridan, if you're watching, please. Don't worry, guys. I'm John Nürburgring. Yeah, even slow corners, this car does it in third gear. Perfectly fine. What is this? Even on max force feedback, I can drive it with 2 fingers. What is this? Where's the force? Where is the force? There's no force. There's no force, man. It's just 1 month. It's just for TGR. After the month, I can bring the magic back. After 1 month, I'm fine. Eric, hello. I see you there. You're on your tube. Nice to see you, Eric. Look, Eric, I'm back in GT7. Just warming up for TGR. We are in the Totoya Yaris. Just getting a feel for it, of course. I gave up 5 seconds. Aww. This was last year's quarterfinal livery, by the way, on the Totoya there, which I miserably failed. We will not talk about that. It's honestly hilarious, the format of this year's TGR. They literally used all of the best sims for the qualifier rounds, race room, AC, and iRacing, and then for the actual main event, they go and use Gran Turismo 7. because it's the only platform that is, I guess, accessible, and it has all the officially licensed Toyota cars, so you know it's good marketing and publicity. Given this is the TGR Toyota Gazoo Racing Tournament, I guess you don't have a choice. There's also no other sim that has Toyota offerings as good as GT7. But you're not really getting anywhere with GT7 too. Like if you want real drivers, look at what happened in the race room round and in iRacing. The only reason I was even able to get to the finals of the iRacing qualifier round was I took it seriously. I treated it with respect. I treated it like I would if it were real life. I put in the effort. And now I have to unlearn all of that, which feels like I don't know. I just hope 1 month of doing this doesn't reset my brain. Also, hang on. Next weekend, the Indianapolis 6 Hour is happening, I think. I have absolutely no news on that. I have also not practiced much on that at all. Dude, Draven, I would love nothing more. Okay, that's okay. Another thing. Okay, two things. I would love nothing more. Two things. That next year I will still be eligible to do the Porsche Cup. I think Porsche Cup is also happening. It's a yearly thing. The Porsche Esports Sprint Challenge. I hope they don't limit it to 24 and under, because I will no longer be eligible for that. I do hope they expand the age category, or they just establish like a senior category for us older folk. You know? A, that's one. And B, I wish they use iRacing with iRacing's Porsche Cup. Whoo! Can you imagine? Can you imagine the people in my rear view mirror that I will absolutely smoke and leave in the dust if the Porsche Cup, if the next year's Porsche Esports Challenge happened in iRacing with iRacing's Porsche Cup? Oh my god, that would be a dream come true. Absolute dream come true. Your favorite map is Tokyo Expressway, Central Part. Ah, Tokyo. Again, fun to try out, fun to roleplay, fun to take that funny ambulance and go wee woo, wee woo. But oh god, as a racetrack, it is the worst. 6 hours of Indy at iRacing? Yes, exactly, Eric. You got that right. That is exactly it. I have got a bit of practice before when I was still on the magic wheel, but not on this yet. So I do need to pull some practice for this as well. But I am going to deprioritize it. Honestly, I'm not hoping much for Indianapolis 6 hours. Goal, of course, just keep it clean. See how close we can get to top split time. Do not kill or be killed by the hypercars, because we're running the GT3 this time. I think I just want to play it safe and run the McLaren. I think McLaren's a good car, or the AMG. AMG's pretty good too. Meme car for the GR competition. You take that back, good sir. The Yaris is adorable. Look at it. So cute. Look at it. It's adorable. Turn on the wiper. Look at it. Look how wobbly it is. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Solo lobby time trial. Not lobby, just regular offline time trial. I'll probably just do like a lobby later for when we are doing Deep Forest. For now, I just want to do some Nürburgring. Shall we go for another lap? Sure, why not? Because they're too scared to let me Porsche Cup around here. Exactly. Exactly. Can you imagine? Top split. How many laps for this track for the GR competition? Honestly, no clue. For Deep Forest, I honestly have no idea how long it's going to be. But I think it's going to be 2 races. One is going to be a long one is going to be a short one. Because that's been like the de facto format, no? There's like a 15-minute race and then a 25-minute race. That's how it was last year. So the 15-minute one is like a sprint race, the 25-minute one is like an endurance with a mandatory pit stop. Similar to how they did the round 3 in iRacing, that's how it was as well. 3-minute round 1, a 15-minute round 1, 25-minute round 2. Round 2 has a mandatory pit stop. Should be something like that. I'm using auto drive to race. Laziness at its peak. The assist. Aha! Auto drive is cool if you just want to like grind though. Nothing wrong with using it. iRacing, I mean, GT7 does not give you a lot of room to farm for money anyway. Oh, you have no idea the hours I've spent, my friend, to get every single car in the game that I have right now. The Tokyo 600 PP that I farmed, the LeMans GT4 races that I farmed. Oh, so much time I honestly have wasted that I could have literally done anything else, done something a lot better to actually hone my skill and get better. Nah, I was too busy playing a video game and not driving. There we go. This car just works fine in 3rd gear. For low-ish speed corners, 3rd gear is perfectly fine. Only for very slow, very tight hairpins you drop it to 2nd. 1st gear, not necessary. 1st gear is just... Look at that, my Porsche Cup method works there. Light brake and throttle on the crest, but the crest is not very noticeable. This is a older scan of the Nordschleifer. You should add the normal and the reverse directions. I have died. Oh, I'm not the only one who died. That Marshall died as well. Just went barreling into him. He won't be seeing his family again. But yeah, you know what? That is a good idea. Like race 1, normal direction. Race 2, reverse grid, reverse direction. Ooh, that would be spicy, eh? Very spicy. But you know what? I think there's enough spice going around already. With the random balloting and everything. That's enough spice. Because here's the little word from the grapevine that I'm hearing. So far, let me give you a rundown of what's happening in TGR. The top 40 over 3 rounds of qualifiers that have happened over the past 3 months are going into the 4th round, aka the quarterfinals. Yeah, see what I mean? Don't go to 2nd gear. Anyway, the top 40 drivers move on to the quarterfinals. A lot of these guys are Gran Turismo veterans from the OG, from pretty much every single TGR tournament in the past years, right? But also a large majority of them, because of the nature of the qualifiers, where they use the PC simulators, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Race Room. Assetto Corsa and Race Room in particular being free, completely free and accessible to anyone with even a potato PC. Even iRacing was free because they provided a free code for everyone who joined the tournament. Everyone got a code. So it was free, so everyone was able to join. So all the hardcore, these realistic sim racers, people who never played GT7 before, also made it through, and they're also in the top 40. Thing is now though, those same people are having a very hard time getting used to GT7. They are having a very hard time getting used to GT7. Also, I've heard from a few people who have never driven GT7 before. They're quick, don't mind you. Coming from these realistic sims, they are very quick, but they are nowhere near as quick as Danny or even me. I'm struggling a little bit because it's been a while since I've played GT7. I need to recalibrate my inputs, recalibrate myself with the physics, remind myself how this all works again. But for them, on the other hand, coming from a fresh point of view, not knowing how everything works, GT7 is really... It's laughable how you go from a proper sim in the qualifying to this for the final rounds. It hurts the car, don't do that. No shite, Sherlock! Of course it hurts the car. It hurts the marshal that I just killed even more. More than that, it hurts his wife and his kids. Can you imagine? Poor marshal. Just ran straight into him. But hope that guy has life insurance at least. Also, yeah, I keep forgetting. There is an optimal shift point for this car, which I have not been following at all because I'm just having fun. Yeah, see where I shifted there, just above the little box? That's the optimal shift point. Light. Light, over the crest. Back on. Trail brake, late apex. Early on the throttle here. All the curve there. Give me a quick sec, let me get onto the straight real quick. Do not curb that bad curb. Quick lift, back on. That out here? Not quite. A little lift, just a little. Should have been a 10-second lead if I did it. Oh, I messed it. I messed that up. Trying to Porsche up that went horribly wrong. Scusi. This car, you can, and in fact are supposed to, brake lightly in some corners because of the weight transfer. The weight transfer is aggressive. It affects the balance of the car very drastically. You've got to manage the weight transfer with the pedals and the steering. Who needs TCS when you got auto drive in a car that goes 227? Whew. The guy I'm racing brake checked me, but he flew because of auto drive. Oh boy. I'm from Malaysia. Today is Malaysia's birthday too. It is our Independence Day. Ooh, also guys, you want to see more karting footage? What do y'all think of the two-stroke one? I need feedback. I need feedback. What did y'all think of the go-kart video that was on the gram? Yeah, optimal 942. Reckon I could do a 935 if I tried really hard. Now let's slap on the softest tires. Yeah, 2 laps of the Nürburgring should do the trick. That's fine. I'm a minute slower than the LaFerrari. Honestly, that's not bad. That's not half bad at all. Footage of Horizon Baranang go-kart POV. That's coming soon. I edited the video. It's ready to go. I went to My Kart Raceway today. Got my new personal best down by like 4 seconds. I'm still 10 seconds off the lap record, but then again, that's a whole can of worms. It's an indoor electric karting track, so it's very, very dependent on the dust and the temperature. So if you go in the day after an hour after many people have driven on the track, when the track is hot, you can easily, like I said, go 10 seconds faster. So it's crazy. So when I went, I just managed to go 4 seconds faster. Not that big of a deal. Technique as well. I learned a few things. I tried a few new things. Some worked, some didn't. I'm starting to see the importance of slow in, fast out, and I'm trying to apply it on the sim as well. So yeah, I'll edit that video and share that soon as well. I'm going to go crazy with the clips and editing in this month because nah, I don't. I'm just leave you all in suspense. But I'm gonna go sicko mode with the editing. I'm gonna make a crap ton of clips that is gonna be enough to last me. That'll be enough to last me till the end of the year. That I'll be able to do like 3-4 clips a week on the gram and on the TikTok, and I'll be good to go for the entire year. I'm gonna farm all the clips from all the streams that we've done in the past. I'm just gonna make use of that. I know why you don't go Mark Jesus on this map. Map is yeah, it's the Nürburgring. You have to be very deliberate, very careful. It's very different as well. It's different from sim to sim. I'm used to the Nürburgring on iRacing now. iRacing and Race Room mainly. So, yep, again, need to recalibrate where the braking markers are. Like some of the graffiti, some of the signboards are not there in Gran Turismo's version. Like I said, it's an older version of the track. Anyway, do I want to do the private lobby for the Yaris now? Yes, but not now. Hang on, I just want to get a quick warm up with the Nürburgring, with the sport soft tires, and then I'll jump over to the whatchamacallit, the Privyet lobby. Yes. Oh boy, I need some hot tea before I go to bed. My throat ain't throating. Much needed hand stretch. Thank you, Platypus. Oh, that is a good crack. Oh, that's a good crack. I tried working out today. I did one set of push-ups, got a bad headache, and then I gave up. That's how sick I'm feeling right now. Actually, even my voice sounds weird. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can hear the coarseness in my voice, but yeah, I am not doing too well. Alright, so we should have more grip now on the softs. You know what, let me actually try, just to experiment, see if we can take 7. A little bit higher force feedback. I would like a bit more force, but if it clips, then no, we'll have to reduce it down to 6. Go to sleep, Platypus. That's too long. From one sleep-deprived man to another, please go to sleep. Oh yeah, there we go. That's nice. Is it clipping though? Platypuses shouldn't stay awake for that long. I clipping? Hang on. I need to focus. Am I clipping? It's getting heavy. Feels nice on the limit, but is it clipping? Yeah, it feels like it's clipping, so I'm just gonna bring it down to 6. But here's the thing now. 6 and 7 feel very different. Very different. If you pay attention, they feel very different. Very different. God damn it. It's the difference between being able to actually feel the limit versus just having a generally stronger wheel, but then when you're at the limit, the wheel just feels dead. Here's all I'll say about the Yaris, right? It really is a slow in, type out type of car. And I can't emphasize that enough. If you just slow in and fast out, it'll be fine. If you just slow on the innards and fast on the outwards, it's perfectly fine. It works. You only run into issues with snap oversteer or chronic understeer if you carry too much speed into the corner, which means you're late braking, too late braking, or you get on the throttle far too early. In other words, TLDR, if you don't like driving this car, skill issue. Don't blame me, blame your driving style. It's not. It's actually a lovely, lovely car to drive once you get the hang of it. There we go. Even now I've turned it to 6, so that was a heavy loaded corner. The force peaked there, and I could very nicely feel the car being on the limit, feel that understeer, the tires scrubbing ever so slightly. No rash decisions with this car. You absolutely cannot drive it like a race car. Everything got to be smooth. How's the feeling of jumping from the magic back to the thrust? Oh, yep, now I've asked that question earlier. I said one word. It's hard. It's very hard. Like, I need to readjust for sure. Same principles as well. Brake in a straight line. The basics, you know. You just gotta really remind yourself of the basics. It's so easy to not follow these essential rules and then wonder, oh, why do I suck? Because you're not even getting the basics right. You're not braking properly. You're not accelerating properly. You're not trail braking properly. $200 in a turn. What are you referring to again? Honestly, with soft tires, soft or medium sports tires, this car is fantastic. This car is fantastic. On hard tires, it's a bit it is very, very slippery. Slippery, plippery. There we go, look at that. I'm using my iRacing line and it's working. Look at that exit, beautiful. Not perfect, but the idea was there. because of the shadows, I can't see that graffiti on the ground. There's a blue graffiti on the ground which I use as my marker. I can't see it. I can barely see it. Oh yeah, I realize you're using miles per hour. I'm using kilometers per hour, so it's very different, by the way. Not quite flat out, but almost flat out. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the limit in the mid corner too. Can my nose stop itching? Ah, why now of all times? Why when I'm driving? Stop! My nose. Oh, my nose, stop itching. You use intermediates. Intermediates are only good if it's moist, if it's sprinkling. If the clouds are taking a whiz, then you use the intermediates. Otherwise, dry. Dry is the way to go. But if there's puddles everywhere, then you use wet. What's the red number next to the gear? That little box, that is the game suggesting the gear that you should be in. But honestly, that serves no purpose whatsoever. That's just a lie. Truthfully speaking, I don't know what it actually means. I think it just predicts the next gear that you're going to be in the next part of the track. Like if you're braking, it shows you the next gear. Then again, for the most part, it's just inaccurate and wrong. Forget about it. Forget that it even exists. It's not there. Pretend like it's not there. Recommended gear for the next corner. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, but most of the time it's a lie. It's better to just kind of get a feel for the car's gear ratio manually and then figure out what corner. It's good to start out, but once you start pushing, start realizing that, oh, you can carry more speed through the corner. Sometimes you might realize you might need to be a gear higher or a gear lower. Right now, I'm in 6th gear, but it says I need to be in 3rd gear. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Remember how I said in this car you almost never need to go into 2nd gear for these medium corners, only for tight hairpins to go to second gear, but it suggests you to go to 2nd gear a lot. Yeah. It ain't ideal, but like I said, to start off, if you want to learn just rough gearing, because a lot of the time if you watch replays of these aliens, right, the guys in the time trials who are in the world doing the world record laps and whatnot, oftentimes the way they shift the gears they use through different corners, that alone gives them a big time advantage. So it is a skill for sure, knowing what gear to be in. Higher gear, of course, engages the differential a lot more, so it hinders your cornering ability. Lower gear, it forces the engine a lot more, especially if the revs are high. It's more engine braking. So there's a lot of factors that come into play as to what gear is the right gear for each corner. Definitely depends on the corner. Look at that! 20 seconds quicker on the softs. I reckon I can go 10 seconds more. Yeah. I'm starting to see the mistake here. I'm starting to see what this car can and can't do just from that one lap. Yeah. Look at the way the car pitches and yaws. Look at the way. Look how it leans backward. Okay, look when I hit turn 1. Look what happens when I hit turn 1. The car is kind of leaning backward now because I'm on throttle. When I hit the brakes, you see how it leans forward? When I get back on throttle, it leans backwards again. Again, it's dipping. So for soft suspension car, it is going to be... the soft tires is 20 seconds slower than a LaFerrari. That can't be right. It's a quick car. It's a big, sprightly car. I'll say that. God, it's been honestly disappointing, man. There has not been a new track in the game for how long now? For so long. More than a year, I think it's been. There's not been a new race car for more than a year. It's just... utterly disappointment. I am gonna take a quick break, but I am gonna set up the lobby real quick. Oh, this is music I've not heard in a while. I don't like the multiplayer lobby music. It stresses me out. Every single time. I've been in the tournaments for like 5 years now. Every single time we jump into the lobby, we hear this goddamn music and it just stresses me out, man. It spikes my anxiety for no reason. I hate it. Why can't we have the chill, cozy, happy music from the main menu? Why can't we have that? Why do you need this intense music? Why? I don't like it. Change it, please. There we go. This is the settings from last year. Not the mountain. We need to go in the forests now. Full course. Time limit. Does it matter? I don't know. 5, I guess. But at least you have iRacing season coming up. Oh yeah! This is week 12, if I'm not mistaken. So next week is week 13, the final week of iRacing. And then after that, ooh, wonderful. As soon as the quarterfinals is over, season 4. Wonderful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Equal conditions mode, yes, very important. Preset weather, time of day, afternoon, dry, cloudless, and pleasant. Yes, yes, very pleasant. What is Toyota GR GT qualifier? Quarterfinal, sorry. What is auto start? No idea. Okay, we need that. BOP on, very important. Slipstream real, damaged tire wear. Okay, this is gonna be a problem for now. Now, for the sake of practice, we're going to turn this off. But once we know the multipliers, we need to start practicing with it. Grid production off track, yes, yes. PP limit, no idea. Does it matter? No. Shortcut penalty, weak. Wall collision penalty, pit lane correct. Collision ghosting, shortcut penalty. No limit, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit. I think that is all good. Grid order, fastest first. Settings options. I have no idea. For GT7, you muted the BGM? How could you? Now that is blasphemy. Playing GT without the music. Oh, I take personal offense to that. Despite everything I've said about Gran Turismo, the music is one of the best things about Gran Turismo. I'll give it that. GT7 does a lot of things wrong, but the one thing it does very, very right, the vibe. Why can't I have this music? This calm, Krongbin, cozy lounge music. Why can't I have this? Why can't I have this synth, classic jazz fusion music? You know, I love it. I love it so much. The vibe. When you go to the brand central, oh my god, it truly makes you feel like you're buying a car. It makes you feel like you're a broke person browsing at cars that you can't afford. The vibe, man, the vibe. The vibe is there, on point, and I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Can I help you, sir? Oh no, thank you. I'm just looking, just browsing, You know, I was just thinking of getting a Porsche 911 GT3. You know how much something like that would cost me? Oh yes, sir. We have the Porsche 911 GT3. We also have the Porsche 911. We also have the Porsche 911. We also have the Porsche 911, the Porsche 911, and the Porsche 911. Take your pick. Yes, I would like a Porsche 911 GT3. You know, yes. Look at that. Look how sexy this looks. It makes you feel like you're in an actual car dealership looking at fancy cars. They've nailed that vibe. I'm gonna get copy striked very hard on YouTube, but I do not give 2 middle fingers or more if I had more. This is a vibe. It's a vibe, man. That's the vibe. That's Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo gets the vibe right. The vibe. It's all about the vibe. It's about the vibes, the good looks, a bit of physics, and that's about it. That's about it. Load. You know, I should also make some presets for the upcoming for the semi-finals and the finals as well, just to save some time. There's an OST for GT7. Yeah, there is. I have it on the Spotify. Very good. Get the garbage car. No, I got it because just for the sake of completion. But heck no, I would rather die than driving that garbage car, that piece of garbage. No way. Can you imagine how many developer hours that the Polyphony devs spent making and putting that car in the game, when they could have literally made an actual garbage truck that would have been funnier, and I would have actually found that hilarious, and I would have liked it even more than the damn Sony Afeela concept car. I would prefer an actual garbage truck over the Sony Afeela, honestly. What a joke that car is. I hate it so much. Corvette VGT, but it's cool, you know. The VGTs, I hate them because they have no purpose in the game other than just being there. Oh, look, cool car, concept car, 1000 horsepower, 2000 horsepower, speed of sound, electric motor, barely drivable, you will crash in every corner, active aero, all that shenanigan. But it's cool, you know, it's designers taking a step. It's interesting, it's cool. The garbage car, it does not deserve to be in the game. Even the SUVs, right? My mom's, my dad, my uncle's Honda CR-V, Peugeot 3008. Even that I can forgive. The goddamn Sony Afeela, I hate that car with a passion, with a passion. I just can't, man, with that car. That car can eat my. Yeah. Insert swear word of choice in there. Feel free to insert your swear word of choice. Yes. Yeah. Hold up. The boys are asking what we're gonna do tomorrow. All right, I am back. Wait, am I? Am I back? Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute, man. I'm gonna zoom down. I'm gonna skibidi bibidi bop bow, ziggy ziggy zigzag. What? Okay, we're back. I'm back. I'm back for it. No! Eric's in here with the garbage car! Get out! Can I kick you? Remove! Eric! Wait, there's a chat in here, right? Wait. How do I chat? Ah, there we go. Let's go. Bop. Mid-speed track. Okay. Enter course. Intercourse? Intercourse when you enter course? Okay, we gotta get some data on all three tires, see what we can do. So far, I've only ever practiced on the softs. I am yet to practice on the medium or the hards. I think the hards will definitely be a last resort type of thing. Track inspection. Yeah, right. Yeah, while you're inspecting the track, pick up the garbage around the track, will you? Yeah. Do what you deserve to do. Pick up the garbage. Very smooth, yeah, no, cannot slide at all. Like I said, slow in, fast out. Simple. So whatever it is, I think if you're fighting through sector 2, coming into this straight there, the braking zone, you really have to prioritize smooth braking, smooth trail braking, coming onto the straight. You really cannot afford to scrub the tires. Doing Nürburgring 24, nice. You see just what I mean by how challenging it is. But it's a good fun track though, once you get the hang of it. Guys, can we do some iRacism after this? I'm gonna do this for a little bit more. I wanna jump onto iRacing for a bit, see if I can get to grips with the Porsche Cup. Do y'all really want to see me do a sport mode race? Wait, I shouldn't have braked there. Ah, fine. There we go. Very smooth. Very smooth. Very smoothness. What was it again? We'll do the Group 3 one. The Glen. I'm going to use the Supra. Duh. I'm not going to use anything. Any chance I get, I'm going to use the TGR cars just to familiarize myself. Yeah, no. Release the trail braking too fast. That was bad. So braked a bit too late then. A PS party? What for, Eric? Traction control doesn't affect the maximum speed, by the way, Platypus. It only affects your power delivery when you're braking. Turn 1 is a real funky corner. I missed that apex big time. Yeah, penalties should be on here. So if I am cutting the track, we should know. But so far, no track limit infractions. I think we're doing fine so far. Auto drive. Ah, yeah. If you're auto driving, yeah. Good rotation, but I think I might have overslowed a tinge. That was bad. 41.4. That is a bit questionable. I've actually done a 40 flat. For argument's sake, let me give the hards a go. Wanna race? Not exactly, Platypus. I do want to just get this out of the way. I'm running out of time. I think I've got like an hour left before I've got to call it a night. I do got to practice for this as well. I only have 2 weeks to practice for this. Once I'm done practicing this, I'm gonna jump into iRacing for a bit. Yeah, immediately I can tell the limit of grip on the hards is so much more narrow. Like I can't turn as quickly or as hard as I was used to be. What am I saying? I'm not getting that tunnel hairpin right. Remember the thing where I say don't turn too much? Yeah. If you're being smooth on the brakes, smooth on the steering, I find myself not turning too much anyway, which is good, which means I'm getting that slip angle in the tire, which is exactly what I want. What about braking distances? Do those need adjusting? But maybe not today, Platypus, but definitely in the future, because we will be doing practice sessions in the lobby anyway. But we will be, if we are doing any races, it will just be for the TGR combos anyway. It won't be just any random races with random cars, because I really have literally no time to lose. Oh yeah, braking for turn 1 with the hard tires, just no grip at all. Milja back. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I see you there. Appreciate it. No, come in. Glad to have you here. Yeah. I can stab it a little bit harder. I'm gonna just brake a bit later. Yeah, I do not want to scrub the tire here at all. Very, very smooth. Very smooth. Saber! The Queen brother. How you doing, man? Oh, thank you for the bits, dude. Hey, it's not my birthday, by the way. My birthday is past, actually. My birthday was on Wednesday last week, but I couldn't stream because I wasn't feeling great. I was swamped with work, but yeah, here's the replacement. Here we are. We're running a giveaway, Saber. But I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man. It's very kind of you, good sir. Alright, come on. Let me try to do a 42 with the hard tires. I think I can do one. That wasn't a good lap. Don't judge me for being back on GT7 Sim. And no, I don't like it as much as you do. But I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. This ain't my choice. I'm only doing this for TGR. That's all. That's all the reason I'm doing this for. If it weren't for the tournament, I wouldn't be doing this. We got 6 hours of Indianapolis. If it weren't for this, we'd be practicing for the 6 hours of Indianapolis. We'd be practicing for the 6 hours of Kota special event on LMU. We'd be doing that as well. But we're not, so here we are. We're stuck here. Gotta be good. Hey, technically, okay, if you wanna say it's my birthday, it's fine. I couldn't celebrate it. The day after my birthday, I wanted to stream, but I came home very late from work. And on Friday, I was supposed to do a stream, but I just collapsed on my bed when I got home after work, so no stream that day either. And then yesterday, I felt very, very sick, so I didn't stream. I am still sick today, but I am still pushing through because it's been more than a week since I streamed. I just couldn't leave y'all hanging now, can I? You choose to enter this tournament with the crap game on it. Hey, I got a cool shirt though. Yeah, nah, the hard tires, it just won't turn. Oh, track limit, okay. You gave me the track limit, okay. Here's another thing about GT7 that we need to... That's gonna be part of the strategy as well. I'll show you all in a sec. I'm being forced to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Let me guess, the kids Things we do for the kids, am I right? Not me saying as if I have kids, I don't, but I understand. So we need to calculate how much time it takes to pit stop. This is all strategy. We gotta know the exact deficit of how much time it's costing us. Stay out. The kids stole off the remote. Was there a track limit? Yes, it was. Wait, no. Off. Let me just try to do some pace right now. Get some pace. What happened to my 140s? I know I can do 140, 138. What happened to that? I know I can brake later, brake harder, smoother on the trail braking. My throttle is a big issue, man, definitely. I can't even be smooth on the throttle because of this. I think I want to be trail braking a bit deeper, so I want to brake a lot later. There we go, good old slow in, fast out. Idea how the top guys brake so damn late. They brake like a full car length or two later, and they somehow still make the corner. It's crazy. 223 kilometers per hour coming across the line. That concrete patch really messes you up because it's slippery. You can't exactly feel the limit of grip through there. Bit of a scrub there, not great. Okay, that was on the limit. Carefully modulate it through there, break the straight line, end of the curb, squeeze it out. That was a bit aggressive on the inside. I cut a lot of grass there. Shouldn't have to do that. Shortest line. Slightly faster, but not that much quicker. There we go. So you can power on the exit, get that slip angle going on that concrete patch there. I scrubbed it. I messed that up bad. Are you in the garbage car, Eric, or are you also in the Yaris? Yeah, well, fast ain't fast enough, innit? I know for a fact that Danny, Taj, and all the other fast folks are going a whole second faster than me. So fast is not gonna cut it. Fast is not fast enough. Woo! Now we're talking. I was in the Yaris just now. I mean, you're not half bad yourself, Eric. That's fantastic there. 41 flat that you did. Please don't be track limit. Please don't be track limit. Of course it's track limit. Yeah, I need a lot of practice, man, just to familiarize myself with this. And Gran Turismo is honestly just consistency. If you can be consistent, the problem is it's hard to be consistent in Gran Turismo. It's so hard. The braking, even though you brake at the exact same point, the exact same downshifting speed, it's just then you can't replicate the same thing again and again and again. And especially me with like wonky hardware, it's even harder. So I know for a fact that a 39 high, 39.8, 39.7 is possible on the soft tires. So we're going to try to push as much as we can till we get close to those. Now, we do end up taking sort of a geometric approach to turn one. Welcome in. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. I hate to break it to you though, it is not my birthday actually. My birthday was passed a few days ago. But it's just because I couldn't stream on the day itself. Hence today. I was also feeling a bit overwhelmed and sick for the past few days too. But thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Fastest record was a 139. Danny, it's Danny, baby. Danny doing Danny type things. Ooh, we gained 1.4 tenths and then we lost 1.6. Ah, you gain some, you lose some. See what I mean by consistency? It's hard to be consistent. You're a bit sick also. Oh, get well soon. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It's all about being brave through the corners, man. It's all about maximizing the speeds. That was bad. Scrubbed it. That was bad. You see, that corner is the Achilles heel of this entire track. That and the hairpin, the two crucial corners, will make or break the run. Just a blink after 150. There we go, getting a bit of slip angle. I'm gonna sweat out the Honda TT now. Revealed a few days ago. Yep, we already golded that in the beginning of the stream, actually. Barely. It'll probably get lower over the course of the month, but... Woo! I am making strides. Okay, I think I'm back in the groove. The mid 40s. This is where I should be. But even I can definitely tell that I'm nowhere near the limit. Sometimes on entry or on mid corner, like I'm not feeling the tires squeal. I'm not feeling the car's grip enough, you know. There we go. Power it down. You really want to slow in fast out to that corner. Don't get greedy, don't get pushy. Just be patient. Do not over brake, do not try to turn the wheel more than you need to just for the sake of rotation. Just keep it very, very steady. You'll be fine. Yeah, I can't let that happen. I mean, considering this is a camera view that I'm not used to at all, the fact that I'm still edging these track limits quite bravely is pretty good. See, that's the kind of exit I want. Trail brake all the way to the late apex, and then once you're pointing in the tunnel, you get on the gas. Yeah, this corner should push you wide. Aggressive braking, gentle turn in on the limit. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gonna sweat out. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Me too, me too. I'm hoping the winner of the giveaway does in fact, you know, put good use to it. Who am I to judge? I'm not the one picking the winner, by the way. It's just going to be randomly balloted. The software will do it on its own. Unless if there's any extenuating circumstances where I feel like I need to bypass it. Because my terms and conditions are clear, right? It is intended for those who do not have these sims. So if you already have it, like iRacing especially, if you already have it, you're simply not eligible for it. Oh, too late, too late. Halfway through the concrete, you already should be getting on the throttle, getting that slip angle out wide. on the limit there. Wait. Oh, don't scrub it. So you gotta be super smooth in the trail braking there, not to scrub the tires, or you will drop the minimum speed. Too much track cutting there. But all things considered, we're averaging mid to high 40s. That's awesome. When will the will be announced? It will be announced on Wednesday. The giveaway closes on Wednesday. So when we do the stream on Wednesday at midnight, we will reveal the winners. I will reveal the winners. But yeah, do me a favor, share it to as many of your fellow sim racing friends as you can. Anyone who's maybe interested in PC sim racing and they want to step up in their career, they want to boost in their journey, by all means, encourage them to give it a shot. I just want to give a chance to people who don't have the necessary means to do this, you know, because sim racing can get very expensive. I just want to take that burden off for those who really need it. See, that's bad. That is a whole full-on drift. Oh yes, exactly what I was looking for. Could have been a bit tighter with that late apex, but that was beautiful. Is it track limit? Oh, fine. Okay, thank God. Woo! That's gonna be honestly worrying too. I have no idea where the boundaries of the car are. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't want to scrub the tires too much, but early throttle is still better than understeering a little bit. So if you still can get that late rotation, late apex, I mean, it is still going to be better than fully prioritizing a slow in, fast out line. Bit sloppy. But again, turn one is just, you know, if you stick it in the concrete, then you can get that speed in. If you don't, well, good luck. Brake straight. Don't slide it. Max, welcome in. I think that's as good as I'm gonna do for tonight. That was a fantastic lap though, 40.4. I'll take it. I'm about 8 tenths? Yeah, about 7 or 8 tenths behind Danny, so not too bad. But yeah, given that even on a bad lap I'm averaging 40s, that's already good enough for me. But you see what I mean by the fluctuation though. The pace fluctuation is wild. You gotta be very brave on that. Don't get a track limit. Yeah. Clench the cheek of your bottoms. Ah yes, the de facto question yet again. I'll answer the question with another question. What does it look like? Nope, late apex. I mean, I'm kidding. Yes, I am. The correct term would be I am Malaysian. I'm not Indian. I am Malaysian. I am from Malaysia. I want to try experimenting braking later through here because it's a good thing if you end up running wide onto the bridge anyway, because you're supposed to be there. So I feel like if it keeps you tight coming into the bridge, into the braking zone, it means you're not carrying the right amount of speed there. So maybe it's worth braking a bit later through there, carrying a bit more speed over that blind crest. There we go. Get that slip angle going. It's fine. In cases like this, I feel like it's better to get that slip angle, but it has to be controlled. It absolutely has to be controlled. Ah, you're from Pakistan? Lovely. Never had a viewer from Pakistan before. Lovely to meet you. I mean, look at that. We're averaging 40s. That's already really good for a start, honestly. That was bad. Yeah, I didn't trail brake smoothly enough. It's not just turn one, it's this corner here that you need to really concentrate, because if you don't, you lose time. And then here as well, yeah, oh boy, if you lose it there, you lose it everywhere. Gonna brake late. Oh yeah, we go there, we go. See how I naturally just deviated to the outside there? That's exactly what I'm looking for. We're a 10th down. I reckon we'll be another maybe 2/10ths down because of that hairpin. 3/10ths, 4/10ths. Really bad. See if I can salvage it with the hairpin. There we go. See, I'm braking significantly later now because I'm trail braking correctly into the hairpin. I am still making it out of the hairpin in one piece. Yeah, that's good. Is this good enough to get me to the semi-finals though? That is a question I cannot answer. There we go, punch it. Oh, ran too wide. Ran way too wide. No, track limit. There we go. I'm supposed to run wide that way. Okay, I want to see how that sector 2 was. That's all. Okay, not far off from my optimal. Optimal is 40.4. 1/10. Not great. Yeah, it's there. So I'm only like 200ths of a second away. There we go. Oh, I can get ever so slightly earlier on the throttle as long as I use all that track on the exit. It's sketchy, but it works. I'm gonna try one more lap, and then we call it night. Lap 15, nice even number. 2-3 across the line. That was honestly horrible. Eating all that lawn mowing in turn 1. brake in a straight line, smooth trail brake. Why am I not surprised? That was a bit early on the gas. I should keep the minimum speed up. I think I braked a bit too early there. But the exit felt good. Let's see if it's actually good. Coming to the end of sector 2. Nope, it was not good. I think I shouldn't brake late. Yeah, I think that's what's causing the slowdown. Oh my god, big old slide there. That wasn't a slide, that was a full-on drift. I mean, you kinda can. But in a race scenario, I wouldn't advise it because tire wear. Gotta remember tire wear. Not bad at all. Not bad for the lawn moving through turn 1. It's only a 10th behind my fastest stall. I'll take it. Very close to the wall. Just brake early, slide it down, throttle early, lean. Ka-chow! All the track. Come on. Optimals down to 40.2. Come on, get that 39. Come on, so close. Come on. Okay, we're not gonna get 39. Not today at least, but we're getting there, we're learning. There we go. Honestly, we got 1.5 tenth in sector 3, which is basically this one hairpin and then this long corner. You can actually lose about 0.5 tenth here if you scrub the tires going up the hill. Alright, you know what? I'll keep it there. This is good. This is a good start. Oh, this is a good start. This is a very good start. This is a very good start. Honestly, you know what? I might just use the TLCMs, guys. Here's the thing. Quarterfinals, I can do it from home. Which means I'll use my TLCMs and this T300. I can do that. Or I can go to Axel and use their rig, the TGT there. But semi-final and final, because it's going to be a live event, I will have to use the TGT. If I'm okay, if I can do those kind of lap times, if I can do a 39, or a 40 flat and just hover around there consistently, with the TLCMs, with my wonky throttle, I think I'll stick with this for now. I don't think I'll swap my pedal. For the quarterfinals alone, that's fine. For the quarterfinals, for the sake of quarterfinals, this is fine because the Yaris is a slower car, so I don't need that fine precision. And I think even with the modulation at Deep Forest, I think I'm doing a fairly good job. But after the quarterfinals, I will have to swap to the old pedals, the non-load cell pedal, because that's what I will need to get used to for the semi-final and the finals. So it makes sense for me to get used to it then. But now, because given that I can just qualify do the quarterfinals from home, I think it's a matter of just becoming comfortable with this, because this is what I'm practicing on. You know what? I think I'm onto something. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, to save a few steps, save some stress. I've got everything I need. It's a skill issue. If I can't do it, I'm blaming myself. It's a skill issue. Anywho, that has been Gran Turismo. That has been a very, very good opening stint here at Deep Forest. We didn't get time to practice with the other tire compounds, unfortunately, but that's fine. I just wanted to see what pace I can do in the lobby conditions, in the fixed conditions with no wind. Previously, I only did in the World Series, in the World Circuits time trial mode. So there was wind and it was variable conditions, maybe variable temperature, I don't know. But like I said, in the World Circuits one, I was able to do like a 40 flat. Ugh. I was able to do a 40 flat with a 39.8 optimal. So now the goal is to do something similar in the lobby conditions as well. And we're getting very, very close. We're like 2/10 away from a 39. That's already very, very good. We need to see where we can finesse that extra, maybe half a second, to really seal the deal. It'll be a lot better if we can get a good position in qualifying, because then I can defend like hell. I can defend for days. They call me the brick wall, John Brick Wall. No one can get past me, so I'm perfectly happy. Attacking, on the other hand, is going to be a bit risky, because the best strategy in GT7, honestly, is just wait till the last lap. Literally wait till the last lap, or just play mind games and force the person in front to make a mistake. That's all you gotta do. Make a move on that final hairpin, on the final lap. That's it. Make that one move, seal the deal. You don't have to play back and forth, unless there's a gap building up. You want to work together. So yeah, that's been GT7. This has been fun. Whoo! What can I say? GT7 is still GT7. That's all I can say. I am going to play a bit of Balatro before I go to bed, because I am tired. Speaking of which, I can hang on. I want to re-download the games that I had paused. Alright. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the kind wishes. I really, really appreciate it. We will be back on Wednesday to announce the winners of the giveaway. Giveaway is still live. Tell your friends, share the word to all and any fellow sim racers who don't have iRacing or LMU but want to try out LMU and iRacing. This is your chance. Give it a go. For those of you who already have iRacing or LMU, I'm terribly sorry, but you already have iRacing or LMU. This is not for you, if I were to put it succinctly. So yeah, take this opportunity. I just want to give it back to someone who can make the most out of it, someone who can learn and put it forward, in their sim racing passion. Maybe if they want to become a rail racing driver just like I do, anything that helps, I'm all down for it, just to help them out. So yeah, 3 more days till the giveaway closes, till Wednesday midnight. We'll be revealing the results of the giveaway exactly on midnight sharp. We will be back in Gran Turismo 7 for another quick stream. On Friday, however, we will be doing a quick iRacing stream just to practice for the 6 hours of Indianapolis. In fact, that's a whole... Let's put a pin on that. I don't know if it's happening at all. If it's happening, I'm probably going to have to solo it like the 6 hours of NEC I did the other day. But I'm going to, be a lot better prepared, or at least I'll try to be a lot better prepared. I'll try to be better prepared for this time. I don't know if it's possible to do it solo. There might be a minimum 2 driver limit requirement. I don't know. If we do have to do it, I think I'll call in either Danny or Thieves to join us in. We'll see what we can do. But so far, yeah, Indianapolis 6 hours is on the plate. Bit of GT7 as well. GT7 on Wednesday, iRacing on Friday and Saturday for the Indianapolis, for the 6 Indy. Then Sunday, back to GT7. It's going to be GT7 all week. Yeah, Sunday on week and entirety of next week is going to be just GT7, just Yaris, just Deep Forest. and we're gonna get serious. I mean, Wednesday onwards as well, we're gonna start gathering some data as well. We're gonna start gathering some data on the tire wear, fuel use, data on the pace, and yeah, also work on the pace as well, right? So we'll see how we can just pace it out, or if not, maybe we can just start building pace this week, and then next week we focus on gathering data, because I'm still, you know, here and there. I'm not quite there yet. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Doing great. We're not quite there yet, you know. So hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have a good one. Thank you for being here once again. Lots of love to all of you. Thank you guys. Everyone on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Shall we do and raid before we go? It's been a while. If there's any stream that we can do a raid, it's now. It's today. It's a feel good raid. It's a feel good stream. Let's drop in. Oh, there we go. We got Mr. Frank. Let's go raid Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank Lucid, who's doing the thingamajig. He's doing some LMU. Let us go do and raid there. Let's hop. Let's skedaddle. Let's do a raid. Nice. I will see you all in the raid. Raid Shadow Legends. I am going into a tunnel. The line is breaking up. I hear you very good night and toodaloo. Bye bye.